Welcome to the Temple of Flame. On today, Pit Black Lights, we take a look at this. And what this is from Caulipuffs. Bam, bam. Jesus. Caulipuffs. So, it is a corn, rice, and cauliflower puff snack. Baked, not fried, and there's a whole other, lot of other stuff. It's meant to at least imply that these are a healthier snack. We'll look at the thing here in a bit. The Habanero Ranch. So what I find kind of weird about this is obviously why, because it's a, habanero. They invoked the habanero. So, we have to do, right? We're doing what we're doing. So this is a very cutesy drawing, and to me, this is for stylistically for like super young children. And is there a clamor? Are the children out there? Are the little kiddies out there all just screaming for the habanero? I think no. Anyway, that I just think is kind of funny. So no fiber here, and I will say that regular Cheetos also have corn. So I don't know that this is yeah. I don't know what we're gaining here exactly, but that's fine. So habanero powder is in the Habanero Ranch seasoning. So I'm not the biggest fan of ranch. I think it can be okay. Oh, why are we doing this? I don't understand why this is what we're doing now with bags. Like, why can't we just open the top of them normally? Like, why is this? All right, let's take a look at them. That isn't just them, obviously, it's doing that, but definitely looks like white cheddar and little speckles of what I assume is ranch. Well, let's solve this mystery, shall we? These have a really interesting taste to them. A really interesting texture. It is a lot more grainy, I would say. The flavor I can't really put my finger on. I mean, it's surely ranch. And there's a little prickle of heat here. These are, I didn't expect them to be hot. Which they're not so far. Alright. This is a really... It's a really curious flavor for the ranch. Maybe that has to do with the, oh, did I make up that there's cheese in here? I might have. Because I thought these were like a white cheddar ranch for some reason. But, okay. So these are made with sour cream and buttermilk. I think that is what is giving it just that little bit of tang and zest that you don't always get with ranch, or at least I don't. I don't know what to make of these. They're not bad, but at all. Like, I will certainly be whipping through this bag. I don't love them, but they are a lot more interesting than I thought. So I guess the thing to do here is maybe not quite that many actually. I don't love them that much. All right, let's take a little pile here for a burn and just see what we get out of it. Maybe the avocado oil is playing into this flavoring a little bit. I'm not the biggest fan of avocado, but I do like what they did here. I just wish they had cheese. I got white cheddar on my mind now. I am getting a bit of the cauliflower actually coming through, which I'm really shocked by. We won't bother with that one. Okay. Well, they have a really curious flavor to them. You know, it's not bad. It's not bad flavor at all. It's just odd. Or unusual. Maybe that's the word. I don't dislike it, but honestly, I'm not a fan of ranch, and I probably would not ever get these again unless there was a different flavor that also was meant to be hot. Like they're saying, it's hot. Hot! And there's fire, fire, fire. A habanero pepper here. And there. But so I'll give this a default 1. I think it's hotter than if there, you know, it's hotter than if there was just like a normal sort of thing, which is essentially what default 1 is. And you know, I guess that's probably where I would put, you know, the whole flavoring system, all of them, including the XX, in that same sort of default 1, because I don't find them to be particularly hot either. Texture, I like the texture of these. That was actually my favorite thing here, I think. The texture, I feel like, is really interesting. And that maybe has to do with them being baked, or maybe with the avocado oil. I don't know. These are from Salinas, California. I mean, they're. I'm just going to leave it that I find them more interesting than good. If you like ranch more than I do, and you like your ranch to be a bit on the spicier side, I feel like you're probably going to like this more than I did. I thought it's fine enough to finish the bag, but like I said, I'm not going to get them again. I don't find these to be particularly hot, and to me, they're just kind of more of a curiosity, I guess, than anything else. But I haven't seen. I mean, I've done other puffs, but I don't remember seeing one with corn, rice, and cauliflower. So, and maybe I have, and I've just not remembered it. But anytime somebody kind of gets into the sector of, you know, towards the chili heads, I want to try to do some coverage on it, and that really was more my motivation here than whether I thought it was going to be a great snack or anything. Again, if you dig ranch more than me, and you like it a little bit on the spicier side, this is probably a good snack for you to at least consider. I don't see a lot of ranch puffs actually out there either, so I guess there's some novelty there. But yeah, I think this is another product that for me is winding up to be more interesting than what I would call actually good. And we'll just leave it right there. So that was the Caulipuffs Hot Habanero Ranch. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.